What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? It's your boy, Julien Stoutt, licensed personal trainer, licensed PE teacher, world record powerlifter, special education teacher, here to take the fear out of fitness. We're about to take off and class is in session. Guys, it's been a while. Woo. I missed y'all, actually. I actually missed y'all. I have had a series of unfortunate events happen that has caused me to not be able to do my podcast for a little while. First thing was my mic was terrible. If you remember, I was having issues with my microphone. We got that situation taken care of. And secondly, my internet went out. So when I was ready to go, I couldn't go because my internet was down. But I'm here. I'm back. And you see the title in the thumbnails. And yes, it's real. It's very real. With all things considered about my addressing of Lizzo in the past, I have not taken back anything I said. Not a solitary thing. I have not denigrated her as a person. I have treated her fairly, and I have criticized her with equal fairness, with less vitriol as others have. But one of the things that I am is anti-body shaming, but I'm also anti-false body positivity. False body positivity. And in this specific case, we are talking about actual body positivity. And why is that? Because Lizzo's exposing y'all. Lizzo's exposing y'all for the full of crap people that some of y'all are. Now, this ain't everybody, because obviously we're not talking about her fans. We're not talking about people who admire, love, and respect her. We are talking about the people who have things to say about how she looks. Specifically, now I'm about to get into the explanation about what I'm talking about, but I am immune to this criticism because I've been advocating for her to get healthy this entire time. I have always said Lizzo has been fit the entire time she has been famous. Why? Because the woman can dance, sing, play a flute for hours at a time, hold her notes, and not falter at all. If that is not fitness, if that is not the definition of fit, I don't know what is. However, I've always said she's not healthy and she is promoting an unhealthy lifestyle to people who look like her and also are looking at her as a means to escape accountability for not being healthy. Keyword, healthy. Number one, I've always said this. It is not about the number on the scale that makes you healthy. It is your body composition that makes you healthy. I've always said Lizzo is a larger woman. She is not going to be quote unquote skinny. She's going to be large. She's going to be bigger than the average person. She's 5'10", last I checked. And she's got some size to her. So she's not going to be tiny. She can be lean, but she is not going to be small. If y'all are understanding where I'm getting at. So in this situation, now Lizzo is showing y'all how hypocritical y'all are. Because in her health journey that she has been on for the whole time, but on that health journey she's been on, y'all have turned around and said, she needs to lose weight. She needs to lose weight. She needs to lose weight. Well, guess what? She's lost weight, and guess what? Y'all still ain't happy. Y'all still about in her business like this. Y'all got the nerve, the unmitigated gall to turn around and accuse this woman of drug use. Not just of the legal kind. Y'all have went as far as to accuse her of taking illicit drugs. Which one is it? Do you want her to look as fit as she actually is? Or do y'all just want to talk bad about this woman in general? Because I'm not in here just to talk bad about people. I'm in this business to help people get to the next level of where they need to go so that they can be the best versions of themselves possible. And it is apparent Lizzo is working on it. There's some before and after photos of her, and it is clearly evident she is taking her health very seriously. She's now 36. If she don't do it now, it's going to be extra hard 10 years from now. Promise. But I thought this was about Lizzo. I thought with y'all, the same message was going on was, Lizzo, you're promoting an unhealthy lifestyle. And in the context of promoting that unhealthy lifestyle, you are creating a false positive body imagery amongst women who look like you used to look, or you, in this case, we're going to speak on it as it were. You are creating a false positive body imagery for women who look like you, trying to get them to believe that they are okay the way they are. Now, from a personal standpoint, they are fine the way they are unless they wish to live a long, healthy life. However, if they are not wishing to live a long, healthy life, then they are not undeserving of love. They are not undeserving of respect, like I've always said. However, if you are trying to create an atmosphere where women are unfit or unhealthy and in the process, you're trying to make people feel good about being fat, no, it's not cool, because there's a whole host of negatives that come with it that nobody truly really wants, even when they have it. Now, she's blessed because of the fact that she is a naturally large woman. And in that regards, because she's a naturally large woman, she could carry her weight a lot better than some. I don't know if you saw her on SNL last time she was on there, but she was wearing some high heels. And the woman was dancing in heels. Heel ain't break. Heel ain't snap. Any woman I see dancing in heels like that, I'm amazed it doesn't snap. It doesn't even matter about her size. But to add on to it, her size, amazing. Hats off to you, Lizzo. But you were never healthy. But you are on that journey now. And now that you're on that journey, you got haters in your face playing. And I'm here to tell you, Lizzo, I'm not apologizing for anything that I've said to you, but I apologize for the point that you've been trying to make this entire time, which is, ain't nobody happy. These are just miserable people talking crap about you simply because they can, as opposed to actually being critical because they know, like, love, and trust you. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. I gotta handle something real quick. So, I apologize for that, because you have been arguing this whole entire time that they gonna hate me regardless. They gonna hate me if I was skinny. They gonna hate me if I was fat. They gonna hate me if I was ugly. They gonna hate me if I was pretty. They gonna hate me. And why should I deny myself joy in my life in order to satisfy the egos of others? And I have to admit, you're right. So let's start with this. I'm going to share my screen with y'all. Lizzo addresses Ozempic allegations after showing off weight loss transformation. Did she use Ozempic or did she snort the powder? You can read it for yourself. One person wrote in her comments, How disgusting are y'all? Y'all are a bunch of massive hypocrites. Because let's say she did use Ozempic. And what's the point? What was your exercise in futility in the point that you're trying to make? So what, she used Ozempic? If she did. I don't even know if she did or not. As a matter of fact, actually, even if she did, so what? She's working on her health. What y'all hate about it is that she's looking better, and now y'all are feeling a little threatened by her. I've always said Lizzo was pretty, so you could go check the videotapes. I've never said anything disparaging about her looks. What I have a problem with is how she exposes herself, and in the process, giving permission to women who look like her to do the same thing when it doesn't work for any of them. You're not presenting well. It doesn't work for anybody, truthfully. But more so, it doesn't present well. And I like larger women. Just so you know. So it's not even like I'm disrespecting them because it's not a preference of mine. I like women with curves on their bodies. Whether you have them or not is irrelevant. I don't shame women for not having them, but what my preference is having women with curves. That's what it is, right? But anyway, let's start reading. Lizzo isn't letting hurtful comments get in the way of her fitness journey. On Friday, September 20th, the 36-year-old Truth Hurts singer responded to allegations on social media that she's been using the popular weight loss drug Ozempic after sharing videos of her weight loss transformation. When you finally get Ozempic allegations after 5 months of weight training and a calorie deficit, the pop star captioned a video on Instagram of herself sighing into the camera. And I don't blame her. Like she said, weight training, she's always weight trained. To be fair to her, she's always weight trained. But the difference is now the magic words. You see them here, folks. Calorie deficit. For those of y'all who do not know nor understand that in order for one to lose weight, you must go into a calorie deficit because you are in excess of calories when you are carrying fat. Okay? So by carrying fat around, you are carrying, for every gram that you're carrying around, there is 9 calories per gram of body fat on you. So especially if you've got thousands of grams of fat on you, you are now talking nines of thousands of grams. Thousands of calories to the power of 9. All right? Lizzo's carousel also included a screenshot of a rude follower commenting on her post. Did she use Ozempic or did she snort powder? The person wrote, prompting the star to respond, "Why do you follow me?" Amen. Why? It's a difference because it's hate following. And those of y'all who have haters following you, let them. So what? Screw them. I'm sure I have hate followers my damn self. And you know what? Follow. Watch. Watch when I struggle. Watch when I stumble. Watch when I fall. Watch when I rise. Ain't nowhere else but to say that. Days earlier, the 4-time Grammy winner shared clips on social media of herself hard at work in the gym. She's always showing herself working out in the gym. I don't even follow her. But I have shown videos of her in the past working out extremely hard. The only problem is that she wasn't at a calorie deficit, which is why she wasn't seeing changes to her physique. The videos feature her sharing before and after shots of her weight loss while donning her shapewear brand Yitty. One of the clips is soundtracked by Nicki Minaj saying, "The fact that you would even discuss my looks is insane. I'm a bad bee. Always been a bad bee." Lizzo captioned on the September 19th post, "Fine both ways." She's pretty. It's about her health now. She doesn't want to fall victim to the Aretha Franklin syndrome. Aretha Franklin, at one point in time, was fit and was healthy. But her going about eatings, her lifestyle caught up with her. Caused her to become a diabetic. She struggled with certain things and cancer caught her and she passed. I'm not saying that to be callous. I'm saying that as a matter of fact. And as a result, we lost a great when we didn't need to lose a great. Patti LaBelle is still kicking. And why is she kicking? Why is she still around? Because while she has similar lifestyle patterns, she doesn't let those lifestyle patterns dictate her life. She doesn't let it control her, guys, is what I'm saying. She doesn't eat crazy. Lizzo has also recently shared an update about new music, just a little album update for my real lesbians. Ooh. "I'm making the best music of my life. This album, like all my other albums, is a body of twerk." The twerk, please, we can spare ourselves that. She wrote on Instagram alongside photos of herself in the recording studio. And I'm saying this regardless of whether her body's bodying or not. We could do without it. We don't need it. We don't need it all that much. It's an image thing. If you want me to go into that, I'll go into that another time. But for right now, I'm going to stick to this. Just before summertime, the star gave an update on her mental health, a topic she's been candid about over the past year amid harassment allegations and public scrutiny. Yes, she has been accused of being a fat shamer herself. All right? And also sexual misconduct, which I don't know or don't know. I don't know anything about it. So, I mean, I talked about it, read on it, but I do not know this woman to know if in fact she is what she's being alleged to be accused of. And hostile working conditions. Lizzo claimed the accusations to be false and deemed them sensationalized stories. The lawsuit was put on hold in March pending appeals. "I'm the happiest I've been in 10 months, she wrote on Instagram in May. "The strange thing about depression is when you don't know you're in it until you're out of it." Funny, I said that in my depression video. Go Google it, look it up. You'll see what I'm talking about. It took me to realize I was in it. It took the pain of others for me to see that I was in it. So I understand what she's talking about. "I'm definitely not all the way as carefree as I used to be, but the dark cloud that followed me every day is finally clearing up. My smile reaches my eyes again, and that's a win." People warned you about that. Being as carefree, you got to be careful. You're Lizzo. You're a target now. You can't be as fun as you used to be. You can't be as crazy as you used to be. Because all it's going to do is create more drama. And look at her face. You can tell she's lost some weight. Ozempic or powder? A fan laughing. Yep, absolutely. Now, if you know anything about Ozempic face, she don't got it. She just lost weight. Now, I also want to point out she's still a large woman, which begs into my entire diatribe about 27 different body types. She is one of the 27. She's not going to look like you. She's not going to look like your mama. She's not going to look like your sister. She ain't going to look like the bad bee on Instagram. The so-called bad bee on Instagram. Her body's going to body the way it's supposed to body, which is hers. Okay? respect to you, Lizzo. I absolutely, wholeheartedly respect the journey you're on. But I'm going to move on to another article about it. Reveals the 2 weight loss strategies. Let's see. Let's kill this. So, Lizzo's clapping back at the rumors she's gotten assistance from drugs amid her recent weight loss. I don't even know how much weight she lost. I can't even tell you. I know she looks different. You can see the difference. And we will go back to look at it. Let's look it up real quick. So let's look at some images of her, right? Clearly, she's lost some weight. You can see it around her neck. You can see it around her. I know she might be wearing shapewear, but you can see around her midsection, it is not quite as. Look at this photo. She's in the gym. You're starting to see her shape is coming in a little bit. She's got her shapewear, and now you're starting to see abs showing up a little bit, right? Another photo, another one, sound like Khaled right now. Look at her face. You can see in her face, she's been losing some weight, right? Don't know how much she's lost, but understand, we can tell. On an Instagram post, the singer singled out a particular follower who suggested that she may be one of the celebrities taking Ozempic as an explanation for her weight loss. Again, what is it to you? Why are you hating so much? Why are y'all so miserable? Why is it that she can't just be who she is, in the sense that if we're concerned about her health, her well-being, and all that stuff, we could comment. We're free to comment. It's a free country. But if you're commenting just to simply hate on her, I'm not with it. And I'm not going to side with y'all on that. I'm not going to join that bandwagon that some of y'all are on. She's got some work to do. She also says she's not trying to lose. She's not trying to be skinny. I've been methodical, losing weight very slowly. As a result, her fans seem to be noticing her weight loss more than she does. I really don't see it, because if anyone who is on a natural weight loss journey knows, losing weight is actually the slowest thing in the world, and you don't really notice it until you notice it. And what's funny is, I say this all the time. My clients know it. Everybody that I've trained, and I've told them, you're not going to notice you're losing weight. So don't bother trying to scam for it, because you ain't going to notice it until something crazy happens. Because me personally, when I gained weight on purpose, I didn't notice I was gaining weight until something crazy happened. I accused my wife of shrinking my clothes. Washing, I have a sweater, and it used to fit very loose on me. And then when I started putting on this size, all of a sudden it was tight. And I was like, babe, did you wash this? And she was like, where did you pull it from? And I was like, the closet. She said, where it's been for the last year. So, you got bigger, like I've been telling you for the last 3 months. For the last 5 months is what she said, actually. It took me putting on an item of clothing that I hadn't put on in almost a year for me to notice that I had a body transformation myself. And it's going to be the same thing for Lizzo. She ain't going to notice it. She doesn't look, when she looks at herself, she still sees the face she's been seeing, because she sees her face every day. But it only takes for her to go back and look at pictures of herself from similar angles, similar positions, for her to start noticing, wait a minute, there's something a little bit different about me. I should be happy. I can definitely see the difference. I don't know about you, but I know I can. And with that being said, I'm going to land this plane. Guys, some of y'all are so fixated with, hold on one second. Some of y'all are so fixated with the mundane, the nonsensical, the idiocy of it all, that when somebody is, first of all, Lizzo's already been doing better than you as it was. Hopefully she's rich. She's famous. She gets to perform every chance she gets, which makes her happy usually. And here y'all are, miserable as all get out. All because the woman is doing what you've been begging her to do. What more do you want? Even if she was on Ozempic, she says she's not. I tend to believe her because, like I said before, the woman works out. I've seen the videos. I've watched her do it. I watched her jog on a treadmill while singing her songs and not breaking stride and not breaking note. That takes work. That takes a work ethic that many of you don't have. I knew it would be a matter of time before she got on the train of actual true fitness. And when she achieves a body fat percentage below 35, wherever she decides to stop within the parameters of normal, which is 17% up to about 30%, wherever she stops, I'm all for it, as long as it's healthy. Because it's not about you. It's not about me. It's about her and what she intends to do with that body is nobody's business but her own. Just don't make it ours. Just don't make it our business. That's the only thing I've really ever asked her to do, is don't make it our business. What you do with your body is your business. But don't make it our business so that we can talk about it. Because this is part of the reason why we talk about it. Because you put it out there. Now your body, as in you are getting healthier, you're in shape, or you're getting in shape, they're going to talk. And I'm going to say this to Lizzo directly. If you ever watch these videos, Lizzo, I want to let you know, I'm proud of you. I'm happy you are taking your health seriously at a semi-young age, so that way your future is long and bright. I hope that when you finally achieve the level of fitness you deserve, I hope that people will accept what that is and leave you the hell alone. Because you are absolutely trying to be the best you. Guys, I am exhausted. I have had a day. There's a bunch of things that I went through this afternoon or this evening that I don't want to go into. My family knows. Well, my mom knows. But it's been a stressful day. And I'm not going to stay on here too long because I'm belaboring the point that I've been making, which is the lot of y'all are hypocrites. If you are finding fault in whatever position Lizzo took to get healthy, it's none of your business. Let that woman breathe. Let that woman get her life right. And let that woman crush, kill, and destroy the music industry as she has been doing over the last, 7 years? 6, 7 years now? 6 years, I believe. She deserves it. And whether these allegations of her harassing her dancers and her backup singers and all of that stuff, if it's true, then that's a whole nother problem for her. But if it's not, I hope you can move on and do well from this, because you deserve it, if that is the case. And anybody out there who is on a fitness journey, who was clinically obese at some point and realized that their clinical obesity is not the move, it is not the jam, it is not the best. Haters are going to hate on you, especially if you were pretty to begin with, because there's one thing my wife would say: I might be fat, but I'm still pretty. The difference is that I could lose weight. You can't get pretty. So I'm going to leave it there. And shout out to my wife, who should be on her way home very, very soon. I appreciate you all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. Have a nice day. Be the best you. Class is Stoutt.